Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Warren Williams. Today, I'm back with another video. So this one, I've been talking about a lot of sports. I know this one isn't about sports. We're gonna get into. It's not really drama, but it's something that does need to be spoken about, and I might as well put my stance on it because it's core undisputed. We're gonna dispute a lot about things. So I don't want to boss her name. I think it's Suki. Then I can't remember, but YK Osiris and this other dude were talking to this celebrity. I forgot the name of the celebrity. Sukiyana. I'm just gonna say Suki. So basically, YK Osiris and this other dude got into a lot of things with this female celebrity called Sukiyana. Now, I've been watching Sukiyana for a little bit. Don't know too much about her. I haven't really been on the, follow celebrity thing in a minute. I just be in my own little world. But this can't go unspoken for. So first off, Sukiyana, she did talk about how she doesn't really stand up for herself. In terms of when, in this case, males they do too much. It's not only doing too much, but YK Osiris did. If she said sexual assault, that does qualify under sexual assault. And I have no problem with people bashing YK Osiris for that, because it was apparent that, okay, one, he tried doing something that she obviously, she backed up. That's a clear indication. You don't even need to say no. You just know, okay, stop. She ain't with all that. She ain't with all that. But he tried to do it the second time, and that's when it's like, okay, now you're doing too much. Somebody need to get a handle on him. And then on this podcast, now I don't know who this guy is. I'm looking at my phone now. Love and hip hop, so okay. I don't know this guy, but she went on this podcast and he was talking. I ain't gonna lie, he was. Let me see. Yeah, one guy, he was just talking up that, stuff. And I'll admit, some people you can do that with, some people no. In this case, with him, no, not the time or the place, my guy. In fact, you just doing too much. And honestly, especially since she's a guest on this show, if she's uncomfortable with it, I think you should have enough self-awareness to know that, okay, it's time to stop. It's just no. And my fault, people. And the one thing I will say, when it came down to when she said guys in the industry make her uncomfortable, I feel like that's the truth. I feel like it is the truth. I've seen too many females. I've heard too many females, especially artists and people who work in the industry, say that the industry, men do make them uncomfortable. And we have heard on occasions like Kodak Black, he says, he don't want to work with females unless they, I'm not trying to say the word, people, but you guys know where I'm getting at. Rick Ross, he had something different. It was kind of to that point, but it wasn't that to that point. That's kind of Rick Ross, that's his own situation, but guys like Kodak kind of fit into that description. With Sukiyana, I really will say, I think she does need to get some help, because she said she don't want, I feel like when she said that she doesn't know how to stand up for herself, I feel like that's a problem, especially for somebody of her status, especially as a celebrity, and especially as a black woman in this industry. Because I really think that, in all honesty, she really just trying to live her best life. But of course, occurrences like that happen, and it's kind of hard to do. It's because then, us as people, we're going to stand up. People say we don't protect black women. We do to a certain extent. You know how wishy-washy our society is. We pick and choose. Is it good or bad? That's a story that's another video right there. But anyway, I feel like she does need to get some help. I feel like this is something that I don't want to say she's too used to, but at the same time, I'm going to say it because from what I see, that's what I'm seeing. She's too used to it. And honestly, she's kind of at that spectrum of it is what it is. But I feel like with your status now and how much fame you have around you, I feel like you need to get to that point. I feel like Suki needs to get to that point that she needs to stand up for herself more because now I feel like if she deals with something that's not like YK Osiris, that something that happens similar to that but off the cameras, it's going to be a whole different situation. It's going to be a whole lot of drama and a whole lot of mess that you don't want to be a part of. So I feel like Suki, in order for her to kind of get a handle on situations like this, she needs to get some help and she needs to know, okay, what to do when situations like that occur. Because I definitely will say there would have been no problem with you. There would have been no problem if you stood up to YK Osiris and, set him straight, because YK is a grown man. At the end of the day, he should have enough sense to know like a no is a no, or when somebody doesn't like something, or the matter of fact, why even do it in the first place? You know what I mean? Because some of these celebrities don't have decorum. And it's not just males. It's not just males. It's not just males. I want to make that clear. It's not just males. But in this case, I'm going to stand up for Suki. Because what I see, from what I've been seeing, I just think that she gets this a lot. And doesn't really get it. Doesn't really understand it at the moment. And that's what happens sometimes. Sometimes in life, you get sexually assaulted low key, but you don't know it in the moment. But when you look back on it, like days or sometimes years later, you just be like, dang, a real deal just got assaulted. A real deal just got assaulted. And I'm not trying to laugh about it, but it's just one of those, like, dang, I didn't know it then, but now I do. Okay? But that's all I'm going to say for this video. YK, he sent out an apology. People aren't going for it. I'm not finna bash YK. He did his apology, whatnot. That's gonna be between him and Suki. Other dude, that's between them. I'm not judge, jury, or executioner. This is just core undisputed. I'm just disputing my opinion with some facts. I feel like I said some facts in this video. But anyway, hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.